Hey everyone, so is the Amazon Fire Max 11 worth buying here? It just came out about a month ago, and it is by far the best Amazon Fire device that has ever come out. Here in the US, it is $220 in the version we have here, which is just the base version. You can expand the storage, but it comes with 64 gigabytes of storage. Again, you can expand the storage, or you can spend a bit more money and get more storage up front. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM. It's actually now not plastic, unlike the old ones. By the old ones, I mean the HD8, HD10, the 7. Those are all made basically of plastic. This is no longer made of plastic. It is a nice metal. My lighting does not like the back of this tablet, but it is a nice metal. It also means it can be magnetic, which with the official case here, it actually uses magnets for the case. So is this thing actually worth buying? I do think it's worth buying, especially if you can get it on sale, just like pretty much any of the other Amazon Fire devices. This will probably not go on sale as much. It was on sale for Prime Day, but $220, I do think it is still worth buying. It just, there are other options out there around the same price. There are some Samsungs, and then if you were to look at iPads, when the iPad 9 goes on sale, it can go on sale for around $250, $260, which is much more money than this, and that is, of course, a better tablet than what this is. But with that said, I do think this is an excellent device, and it is definitely the best Amazon Fire device you can buy. So we're going to check out some gaming here. This is Genshin Impact. It is a pretty graphically intensive game. It does put it into lowest, as you can see here, and everything is basically in low or lowest settings, graphic settings here, which is understandable. Again, this is a $220 device. And I mean, even in lowest graphic setting, though, this game looks pretty good. And this is actually looks really good. But you can see, yeah, there is a little bit of tiny bit of frame. Like when you're moving the camera around, there is a little bit of frameness. Let's see if we can we can switch into our other character here. I only have like, I don't know, half hour into this game, so it's not very far into this game whatsoever. But as you can see, this actually does load in rather well. So here I found a fight. These little guys. You see that looks nice. We're switching to the main character. And sword fighting and archery look good. Again, there's really no frame rate whatsoever. Frame rate issues whatsoever. Yeah, just swimming through here. Birds flying away. You can see even like the stones and stuff underneath there look really good. Swimming, I don't think you can actually swim underneath the water in this game, but you can still see it looks nice and beautiful. So for the most part, gaming is good. I'm getting attacked with some. Gaming is good. Of course, again, just ain't gonna be in those graphics. Going to like Roblox, a lot of games in that you can play on max graphics. Next, show off a little bit of web browsing. We're just going to Best Buy. A little bit more of a intensive, for lack of a better word, more demanding website. Again, it's not crazy demanding or anything like that. But with other Fire devices, they do struggle with this a little bit, especially if you're looking at like the 7 or the 8. The 10, 10 Plus aren't as bad. But you can see this loads in actually pretty quick. And also where I am in my house, my Wi-Fi is so-so. But you can see this still loads in like not bad. You don't have to wait very long for things to load in. This stuff always takes a little bit longer to load in than the rest of the website. It's just like extra things to buy. People ultimately bought more from the manufacturer, stuff like that. But it loads in not bad. Like does not make you want to rip out your hair waiting for websites to load in. For picture-wise, video-wise, this is a very nice display. It's the best display on any Amazon Fire device. It's also the biggest, being at 11 inches. Of course, you can do zoom to fill on YouTube. Of course, in real life, it looks better than what you guys see through YouTube with all the YouTube shenanigans and, of course, recording it through a camera. It looks really good, though. I mean, pictures look really nice. Videos look really nice. Again, this is a 4K, supposed to be a 4K video. It'll only do 1080p, which is kind of weird. It'll only do 1080 for some reason, 1080 60 frames per second. This is a actually 12K video. But even in 1080p, this thing, it looks really good. Like, all these colors are just popping at you. You know, the darks look really nice and dark. The brights look nice and bright. It is a very nice display, especially considering the price of $220. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful display. The speakers are decent. They're not going to be the best, but they're decent. So you have a speaker right here and a speaker right here. So it's just some YouTube royalty-free music. Volume is up all the way. This does have Dolby.
Speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up. Broken home, I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down.
So I mean, it sounds good. It's just, I mean, it's decently loud. I wish it was just a bit louder. I mean, it's loud enough. Don't get me wrong. It sounds good, but I just wish it was a little bit louder. It's probably about the same as the HD10, somewhere about there. And then, of course, this is a Archie comic. For comics, it looks really good. Again, the picture looks nice. Double tap, you can go into each individual, I'm going to say frame. That's not the right word there. Each individual box. Double tap again, come out of it. Of course, it is nice and fast. You don't get to the end of what you're on. Again, the colors look really nice and colorful. Words are super easy to read. You can also just pinch to zoom if you want to do that. And then the 11-inch device makes it look really good. Makes it very enjoyable. Going into an actual book here, if you have it like this, it will give you two different pages. If we go like that, it will just be one page. Again, this does look better through in real life. It looks really, really good in real life. You're also seeing some of my camera reflection there. It does look really good. Of course, you can't pinch zoom on books, but of course you can do that. And you, of course, can change up a whole bunch of different things through the Kindle app here. But again, it looks really good. It's very easy to read. Again, very nice, beautiful display. So I mean, all in all, this is by far the best Amazon Fire device they have made. I think the $220 is a decent price for this. So if you're looking at HD10 Plus, that's $180. Again, when these are not on sale. And being an Amazon Fire device, it'll probably be on sale all the time, just like it was for Prime Day not too long ago. If you can get this thing on sale, it is a steal of a deal. At regular price, it is a good deal. But like I mentioned, there are other tablets in that price range, especially when something like the iPad 9 goes on sale for about $250, $260 at times. This is still good, but you might want to spend a little bit more money and get the iPad, just because the iPad is definitely going to be a little bit better. If you don't mind iOS, if you don't mind iOS, don't mind the old school look of the iPad. This probably looks a little bit better, in my opinion, because this doesn't have the old school look to it. It looks a bit more modern than the iPad. But it's something to mention, something that is worth noting, is the iPad 9 does go on sale actually quite a bit often now, since they have the newer iPads out for about $250, $260 here in the US. And then that's only about $30, $40 more than what this will cost you. Something to keep in mind. But again, I really do think this is a fantastic device. It's actually a really good device. I mean, Amazon really did a good job with this device this time around. By far the best Amazon Fire device they have ever made. But you all let me know what you think. As always, I appreciate you. And yes, I do think it's worth buying. Thank you all. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.